Hi. That's your full name. My name is Lydia Zelalem. When did your collaboration start? When will it finish? In the Navile library, I started working in October, and I'll be finishing at the end of this month. However, I also had an experience in the medicine library in the before in 2023, so which added a lot of experience. What are you studying? I am currently pursuing a master's degree in economic policy analysis and evaluation. Why did you choose your specific course of study? Well, my background is in business and economics. This helped me, they created curiosity in me that the factor that shaped the public system. Therefore, this degree would help me find skills that would evaluate policies and promote economic development. What training have you received from the librarians, and how would you evaluate it? Well, I've received a detailed training that was both practical and also informative. The oral attendance was very clear and organized, as well as the digital was very flexible to my own independent learning. Therefore, I would rate it quite frankly very high, as it was very informative and very clear. What activities do you do in the library? In the library, I help users locate resources. I help users locate any other inquiries that they have, and also make sure that the rule of the library is respected, and also helping my working staff, my colleagues, and I participate in such activities. In general, do you feel proactive? Do you suggest ideas on how you could collaborate proactively in the library beyond the specific task you have been assigned? I would proactively suggest for users to have more clear signs to find resources, to make it more faster and more convenient for users and also for the staff members. So I would suggest this. What does working in a library represent for you? Well, working in the library for me is just more than a job. It's a place where I can help students, and this will help me give me the satisfaction of helping students during their tests. So therefore, it's more than just a job. It's a place where I can also share ideas with people, share knowledge with people, and I can have so many quite amazing professors here doing their research, doing their work. Therefore, it's been quite an amazing experience that led me again so many experiences. What is the activity you like the most in the library and the one you like the least? Or the activity that I like the most is to friendly connection I have with the users, and the fact that I get access to your choices and I can read, hear more in my shift. And when the activity that I like the least would be reorganizing misplaced items that it could be very quite time-consuming. Isn't for it. Do you manage to balance studying and working as a collaborator? Yes, I quite have a very good time management when it comes to my studies and working, and also this when my daily work goes well with my kind of schedules, and also during my shift it also allows me to study. Therefore, it's a very good activity that could also help me with my studies. Therefore, yes, I would answer yes. But in the library, to you, a library is a home of knowledge. It's a place where people stay motivated and stay having incentive to study, having incentive to share ideas, having incentive to know more things, and it's a place where people can be the better person with that. What do you consider the strengths of the Navile library, and what are its uses? The library is a very well-organized structure, and very good staff members that are very friendly, very organized, but that they know what they're doing. And one of maybe I would say the weaknesses is the limited space during especially busy periods. Students would find would mean difficulty to find space. Therefore, I would say we have the only enough space found. Is it difficult to reach the Navile library? What means of transportation do you prefer to use to get to it? The Navile library is for tourists, to be honest, and those only considering that there is only one bus that comes to this place, makes it even more challenging to students to come here. Also, me as a worker, it's very challenging for me. And I suggest having more other various transportation systems that could directly make students reach this place. And I would actually suggest having more than one boxes to that could come to the refrigerator, and that could take it to it's quite far from the center. It's only challenging. Do you think the activities carried out in the library, the methods, and the work organization could be useful for continuing your studies and for your future jobs? Yes, the verse that I think brings experience in one of them is problem solving, kind of management, resource management, organization, teamwork. And so for these skills I believe are very important, not only in my career sector, but also in my future professional career. And I believe it's a good experience that I had during these times that would help me with collaboration.
What is your relationship like with the other collaborators and itself, the libraries?
The relationship I have with the collaborators is very respectful, that has a mutual understanding. And they're always always willing to help you with your questions, willing to help you with any difficulty. Therefore, it's all very engaging, welcoming, and going to be environment that I live in Yorkers.
Do you ever study in the library before or after your collaboration activities? How would studying in the library for you? Are the lights adequate? Is there enough silence? Is it difficult to find the right seat to study? Is it too cold to how explore distract?
Well, still some economic students, my faculty is not here in the center. But before this activity, I haven't had the chance to come here to study. But after, since I started working, I had been observing students. Also, I started studying in the library, and I feel like the library is very good, very bright, it's very bright, and it's very calming. And there are so many natural movements that are here that makes it more also appealing. And the temperature is very calm, which makes it even more a space where you can stay for a fight, a long time without being agitated, without being tired. So therefore, I would say it's a very nice, good environment for students to stay and study.
10 years have passed, and you look back on your collaboration activity at the Navile libraries. What will you remember doing?
Well, I'll remember having my experience through my local staff members, helping students with their questions, with their inquiries. That gave you some satisfaction, helping people, satisfaction, helping students with their studying process, and also remember studying. Because I had an incident when I was working as a network or employee chemistry in my other activity. I remember studying for the whole day. The work not me on the middle of the study, and the next day I did my exam grades, and that really also the exam and started to do activity more. And I was 10 years. I remember how productive these while working.
If you had to say there was a sums up your part-time activity at the Navile library, what will it be?
Well, I would say fostering knowledge, getting connection, and growing together. Thank you very much. Thank you.